Hello, everyone. My name is Gbade Adetishola. I'm your vocal coach at Elevate Vocal Academy. I know you have a tiny voice, not so tiny, but you want it to be bolder. So, we want to help you develop your voice into a fuller one. That's okay, right? The basic reason why your voice is not really coming out is you are not opening your channels. And when I say your channels, your voice box is not opened enough. Your mouth is not opened enough. The channels has to be open. Just think of a pipe. Think of a tap. Now, there's a rush of water coming to your pipe in your house. The pipe can be opened fully and the water will really come down. Sometimes the pipe is closed, nothing is coming out. Then maybe it is half closed. So this is your water. This is your pop. So take a deep breath. Fill up your lungs. When you fill up your lungs, you make sure that your tummy is out. I always say that your tummy should not go in when you fill up your lungs. Don't raise your shoulders. Shoulders down, tummy's out. And then you let the air out forcefully at once. Now, this exercise is different from the exercise about breath control. For breath control, you want to release the air gradually. But for this exercise, for you to have that fuller, loud voice, thick voice, you want to release all the air at once, not gradually. Ha! Fill it up, and then ha! Okay, and then you focus your voice on a particular object that is a bit far from you. So you can probably put your sister afar, maybe behind the door, and try to reach her. So your posture, your spine is straight, shoulders down, filling your lungs, let the air out at once, and focus your voice on a particular object that is far away from you. So sing in your normal loud volume, then sing again with this technique. Let me give you, okay, C should be okay for you. Just sing a song.
That could not hold you, the veil tore before you.
Okay, can you now use this technique to have a louder voice? Can we go?
That could not hold you.
Are you focusing your sound?
The veil tore before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grave.
Okay, you see? And simple. It's as simple as that. Sometimes you might think, okay, your voice is not round enough. You know, I have these issues with sopranos. Sopranos have very thin voices and light. When you listen to a soprano and listen to an alto, whenever an alto is singing a very high pitch, an alto's high pitch is usually stronger than a soprano's high pitch. Because the high pitch, the alto singer is reaching for the high note. They are struggling to get there. So there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of power to reach the high note. The soprano singer is not doing anything. The high note is free and it's easy. So they are singing it with so much ease, then it's easy to just be so light and not powerful enough. And so for a soprano singer to have their high notes stronger, you need to learn to use your chest. So this is what is called belting. Belting is not yelling. Belting is when you take your lower, the power in your lower voice to your high pitch. So you have, this is your lower voice. That could not hold you. Then, that could not hold you. This is light, right? When you now take the chest there, you have, that could not hold you. And that's bold. Unlike, that could not hold you. So, that could not hold you. Most of the times, the reason why it's not bold is your voice is just air. Just around your face. So all you need to do is make sure you drop your jaw. For a very bold chest voice, the lower jaw has to be dropped. That could. Now sometimes it might look ugly, you might not really look fine singing this kind of it. And that's why you need a mirror to do this kind of exercise. Get in front of the mirror and look at yourself, and then you try to adjust yourself. That could not hold. You try to be fine with the note, even though, because it can really affect the way you look. So can you do that now? Take your chest tone to your upper range.
That could not hold you. The veil tore before you. You silenced the boast I've seen and grace.
Projects,
The
focus,
heavens are roaring, the veil of your glory. For you are raised to life again. You have no rival, you have no equal.
You see? So it's all about focus. The voice box opened. Your tabs have to open. Your mouth dome opened. Your lungs filled and then pushed all at once. So for voice projection, this is not when you do all the breath control. You want to, manage the breath. No. You have to push for every phrase, fill in the lungs, wah. Pour it out, wah. Fill in the lungs, pour it out. Fill in the lungs. So it is not wrong for you to, you have no rival. Then I'm taking the breath. You have no equal. And that is pretty loud. Your turn.
You have no rival, you have no equal.
No, it's not fully done. I still need more. You. Can you do that? Go.
You.
It's inside. Now pour it out. You have. Can you do that?
You have.
That's it. So it's different from yelling. When you yell, you are forcing your throat and you are going to get hurt, have a red vocal cords and unable to swallow, unable to sing for maybe 3 days, all those things, you don't need that. It's all in the power. The power of a loud, rounded voice is in filling up your lungs and throwing it out, projecting your voice and opening all your taps. Another good technique is for you to read out loud. Practice reading out loud on a daily basis. So just pick newspaper, or you can pick an article online and just read. This sound is so dramatic. It is too loud. Now practice speaking out loud without yelling. Your neck is relaxed, but the same technique, you're filling up the lung, and to focus your voice while you speak out loud. Read this. Read the first paragraph and read it out loud. Read out loud like you're projecting to someone.
When peace, like a river, attended my way.
You see, have you ever done that before? Probably no. It's just like you want to see, you want to speak like, when peace like a river attempted my way. No, you can't learn projection that way. When peace, Martin Luther King. I have a dream, like you're on top of a tower and you're trying to talk to 500,000 Americans on I have a dream. Try that. Another technique is try and sing on top of loud instruments. Maybe not instruments, but you can play loud music at home. Try and sing on top of it. Another technique, go into a marketplace. Well. But if you're not afraid to do it, go into a noisy area where a lot of people are just shouting, marketplace, Oshodi kind of marketplace, and just sing out loud. You might be shy to do this, but it's a way to learn this. So cheers, follow these techniques, and you're going to see your voice improve in terms of projection, loudness, and boldness. See you in the next class.